Hello everyone, welcome back to Higher Max. As you can see from the title of the video, today we will be discussing The Unexpected, the new reality TV show starring our very own DJ Zintle. Obviously, we're going to be discussing Cairo, the family members we met, her friends we met, the launch for her music video Ndlovu, how some people like to throw her into drama for no reason, Mjolo, and so much more. So before we continue on, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this video. The series begins with, DJ Zintle kind of giving us a background on who she is, when she came to Joburg, how long she's been in this industry for. Sorry if the lighting goes back and forth. The lighting today, the sun is doing whatever it wants to do. Anyways, a few weeks ago, we got like the first glimpse into it, and that's the first time I found out that she was pregnant. I don't know when everybody else found out, but when I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh my goodness, she's pregnant. So she's discussing that, and obviously motherhood and being in the industry for so long, and this is her opportunity to kind of speak to her audience directly for one of the first times outside of social media. One of the things I liked was the fact that we see her like doing her sets and DJing in her kitchen area, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool and makes sense because she is a DJ. Now, one of the first pressing topics we discuss is Miss Cairo herself. Obviously, she was, flaunting her little LV bag, very cute, and I'm hopefully, because we're not too sure about how much we're going to see of her, because as Zintle explained, she and aka Kirnan haven't discussed really how much or how little we're gonna see Cairo. I'm hoping we get to see a little bit of her to get to know her personality a little bit. Kids can be super funny and entertaining, so I'm hoping for that aspect, but I also respect that you don't want to expose your child too much, especially very young, to the media. The world has a lot to say, and for some reason kids are not off limits. So I can understand maybe if her or aka have a bit of reluctance with regards to showing Cairo. I think also she brings up a very important topic. Even though her and Kirinan are not together, she does respect, and they have a respectful relationship in the sense that they don't want to cross over each other's boundaries, and they want to make sure that everything's in their best interest, which is Cairo, making sure that she grows up happily. We get to meet Zama, her house manager, her older sister Gugu, and her older brother Zakele, who she says really supported her a lot, I believe at the beginning of her career, and she was like, she used to take his vinyls or something like that. I'm excited to have this familial aspect, because I really actually don't know that much about her family. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I don't know much about Zintle's family, what they do, etc. So it could be interesting to get more of that aspect in. We also meet Thabs. I don't know if it's I know it's not Tabs, I think it's Thabs, her manager, and we meet him in the moment that we're also seeing our own Skanda queen, Nomuzi. I was actually very excited. First of all, when I saw her, I was like, is that Nomuzi? Or then I was like, no. But I was like, maybe. Then I was like, no. And then it was her, and she was obviously, helping her. They were having a discussion about the Ndlovu launch and the way that Zintle should present, and the things and the topics that she should cover. Obviously, because we know that Nomuzi is a presenter, rapper, etc by trade on Vuzu, so she's gonna give her some really good advice. I don't know, can I tell you something? I feel like she really stood out to me in this show. I don't know what it is about her, like her energy, her vibe. Not only she's a good friend, like when she was articulating the things that she wants Zintle to talk about, I was like, no, this is really, really good. Like, I just really loved how she articulated herself. I was really impressed by her, because I feel as if, because she's a presenter, we really only see her in these moments where she is prepped and ready, and so we don't really get these behind the scenes moments where we see her, obviously the preparation and the thoughts behind some of the things that she does. So I really did like and appreciate that we got to see that aspect of her, and I want to see so much more of Nomuzi on this show. I don't know what it is about her that also she was eating ghost pops, what this one snack that I just have a weakness towards. So that alone gives her 10 points to Gryffindor. Whilst the Skanda Queen was going on, telling us ABCD, we see someone come in, drop a whole bouquet of flowers and exit. real quick. And so we start to learn more about Zintle's Mjolo, her dating, her love life, like what's going on there. I feel as if her and Bongani are gonna be kind of private. From what I could see, he doesn't seem like someone who's gonna try and be on her reality TV show that much. We're gonna see these aspects of their relationship. I mean, I did see some discussion for what's gonna probably happen according to the season, which I'll get into at the end, but it was just pretty interesting to just see those quick little moments, like the fact that he decided to come in that day, make sure she got her flowers, and not take the spotlight off of her. When she was describing him and their relationship and the fact that he likes to keep to himself, I was like, okay, you know what, that's hard to come by, especially for someone who's in the public eye. And you know, that might make their relationship healthier. I'm not too sure. I'm excited to see how that progresses. We've all been building up to this moment in this episode, which is the launch of the Ndlovu music video, which Zintle did with Loyiso. She had her family there. Nomuzi was there running up and down, presenting, you know, being her right-hand girl. It was also funny how she was like, because when I was watching the episode, I was wondering, I was like, was she still hiding her pregnancy here or not? And she touches on that, and she said, you know, she herself, she's hiding it. She's wearing a peplum outfit, so nobody can really guess whether or not she was pregnant. But obviously, when you are pregnant, that's always at the forefront of your mind. It's kind of hard to hide that fact. So I'm impressed that she was able to do all of that. Also, honorable mention to Julius Malema. Am I the only one who spotted him? Or we go into the next day where she is back at home. You can see she's somber. You can see the vibes are off, and Nomuzi comes in and they're discussing what could possibly go on. And this is a reason why I think this reality TV show is important, especially for Zintle to have, because there's a lot of narratives that the media and social media wants to play about her, and I think this is the first time she's actually getting the chance to speak for herself. And I mean, I think it was unfortunate, the thing that when a picture of her was shown during Nelly's memorial, may she rest in peace, and then obviously narratives were starting to be said about her, things were being talked about in the media, and actually said this is not like, obviously this is a tough time for the person she's co-parenting with, and so in relation, it's a tough time for her nuclear family, sort of, but it has nothing to do with her. And so the way that people were dragging her into the situation, and unfortunately, there's no real appropriate way to respond to a situation like this. It's very sensitive, and when you tweet something, anything can be misconstrued, and it's just very, very difficult. So I totally understood where she was coming from. But then we switched, and she's talking about the fact that Pearl is coming back. Pearl 2C is coming back from filming somewhere in Singapore. I forgot exactly where she said, Asia. And she has not told her that she's having a baby. And from what we see on social media, those two are very close. They are best friends. And obviously, she's also been getting closer to Nomuzi, and so she thinks that this might cause a little bit of friction. I wonder how that's all gonna go down when they discuss, you know, it's probably gonna end up being like a funny situation between friends. But I mean, I also know if my best friend was pregnant, I'd be kind of like, if I didn't know, as ASAP Rocky, like, I don't know, but that's just me. Get the season preview on what things that we're expecting to see, and it seems to be there's a lot of conversation about damages, about etc, etc. So I think there's going to be a lot of conversation between her family about her being pregnant with Bongani's baby and kind of the next steps. Maybe we'll get to see more about the music she's producing and so much more. I'm pretty excited. Obviously, I will be watching this and making more weekly reviews for y'all to watch. And let me know your thoughts down below. What are your thoughts about the first episode? You know, one thing I also do have to mention, it is very hard. It is very hard to film a reality TV show in general, more so during COVID, because you don't get events are harder to film, the protocols are harder to do. So I respect, you know, the behind the scenes work that's going on. So I'm going to be watching, I'm going to be commenting and letting y'all know my opinions. You can let me know your opinions in the description box. You can let me know your opinions down below. You see the light again. Anyways, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be seeing you very, very soon. And if you want short form versions of these reviews, check out my TikTok, because I'll be posting on there. And I'll be seeing you very, very soon with another video. Goodbye.